That biofilm's been growing. There's been a biofilm party.
I'm Mike Russ with Pro Dental Water Labs in Denver, Colorado, talking to Amanda Hill, my new fast friend.
And become good friends.
Fun to be here with you. So you've got a podcast and it's called
Your Dental Top 5.
Your Dental Top 5, and you've got one coming up, and it's going to be, what's your next topic?
We're going to do the top 5 things that you need to do before you open your office back up again.
Can you do it in 5 things?
No, I don't think I can. I think we're going to have to cheat.
Okay. How about we give everybody a little teaser?
I love it.
Okay?
Yeah, I love it.
We'll get through some of them.
Okay. For sure. Well, my favorite one of all time, of course, is that you have to shock and test your water lines. Anybody that knows me knows that I love some water lines.
I didn't pay you to say that was your...
No. In fact, it's funny.
I haven't paid you to do anything.
Do you know how I got connected with you all? Was because I emailed your customer service, which you guys have the best customer service, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
And I know you didn't, no, I'm not compensated in any way. I emailed the customer service, okay? And within 30 minutes, probably less, got an email back from you. And what I asked was, what do I need to shock my lines before I return to the office? And I got this great email back from Kelly that said, yes, you do. And, kind of gave me the procedure. And I emailed back and said, thank you so much. And I attached some articles that I had written about water lines because I love my water lines. And that's how we became buddies.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
You've kind of, you kind of came out of nowhere at us, and you were, you knew so much.
I love water lines.
Apparently so. And I won't hold that against you, but that's kind of weird.
Yeah, it is weird. I know. Yes. So that's the first thing you're going to have to do. You've got to shock your lines and you got to test.
Right. And so, I would only add, probably the week before.
Absolutely.
Right. Give yourself a couple of days for the water test results. If you use the Quick Pass, you can get results in 2 or 3 days. But then you got that green light. Your water's safe. Okay, cool. We've done our water. What else do we need to do?
I would say, how's your autoclave? When was the last time you tested your autoclave? Let's do it. Let's do some runs with your autoclave. Make sure everything's working because you can't start up your office without your autoclave working. Right.
And if it's we know some people may have drained their autoclave too. It can drain the water from it.
Yeah.
So to start fresh with new distilled water. Okay. And do a run a spore test. Good idea, right?
Yep. Let's see. I would say, turn on your equipment, like turn on the compressor, turn on your suction. Like, let's make sure everything works.
Right. And this goes to those practices that may have shut down everything, right? I mean, I think a lot of people have had one room open, probably one room for emergencies, but the hygiene rooms have been shut down completely. Probably, right?
Yep, that biofilm's been growing. There's been a biofilm party. Yeah,
that's right. COVID. That's a fun idea. Biofilm party going on during
biofilm party. Yeah,
it could be a song. Sounds like a song.
Hey,
have your son work on it.
I'll have him work on that. Okay, so number 4, I would say is make sure that you have all the PPE you need. And I can't tell you what that is right now because I don't know yet. But you need to make sure you have it.
That's another thing where the information that we have today will be outdated tomorrow. Right. We're learning about what PPE is going to be required for what procedures. I think the ADA has a good website with a flow chart of what you need for what procedures. And they've got some good guidance on what constitutes an emergency and what constitutes a surgical procedure. And you need to use sterile water for surgery, and you need to use different PPE for different procedures.
Yep.
Good point. And again, right, to be determined.
Right, exactly.
All the advice I can give you is what the CDC would call interim guidance. Because I'm not good.
Just hang in there. Just hang in there.
That's right.
Yes. Okay, and number 5, I would say, there's definitely more. We haven't got them all. But you need to have a plan, a patient screening plan in place, or the plan for how you're going to bring patients into the office. Are you going to have them sit in the car? Are you going to text them before they come in? How are you going to make sure they're healthy? How are you going to get them to update their medical history? All of those things your office needs to come up with a plan so that you're keeping yourself safe and you're keeping your patients safe.
Right. And some people are already doing that for their emergency patients.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them are probably getting pretty good at it. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Right?
And if you're really good at it, oh my gosh, share it with the rest of us. Tell us how you're doing it.
And
Teach
how
us.
can those people get a hold of you to do that?
You can email me at amandahillrdh@gmail.com, or you can go to my website, which is amandahillrdh.
Click right here.